it's Milo Ventimiglia!
How's it going? What's up, bud?
How's it going?
Man, how are you?
Mwah. Nice to see you. I
to see you
appreciate
too.
it. You've been doing some awesome stuff.
I've been trying. Oh man.
I can't believe how you do so much work. Like you're obviously not just an actor. You're a production mogul. I mean, like you EP shows.
I wouldn't say mogul yet. Like I do a lot of digital stuff with my partner at Divide Pictures. We do comic books. We have had some shows that we've sold to television networks that have never made it, but you know, we do what we can.
That's what the web is for. You just throw it on the web.
Oh, it's the best.
Just throw the pilot on the web. But you've been doing web stuff since 2007.
Yeah, with It's a Mall World. That was starring Diana Agron and Sam Huntington and Dion Richmond and a lot of great people. Yeah, we're in the pioneering days of digital. We were doing it.
Yeah, why was that important for you to just get that going?
You know what? That was just a place where I think guys that were not big enough to compete in the kind of network feature film world and producing, because we were young producers. It was just a place to go with with the fun things that we wanted to make, with the things that we wanted to show.
Yeah.
You know, and now the crazy part is people look at digital. You look at Crackle and what we did with Chosen, and you look at House of Cards and Netflix. It's like that is how people are taking it. It's the new wave. That's how people are taking it.
Do you like that freedom of being able to create what you want for the audience that you want and be able to put it all out there rather than being at the beck and call of a studio or a TV show?
I do it all.
Yeah.
You know, I honestly can't complain. It's like whoever's gonna
Let you do it. Who's gonna pay you?
Yeah, whoever's gonna like not pay me, but whoever's gonna like take the stuff that I want to make and the stuff that I want to show and the friends I want to bring along. It's like whoever wants to do that.
Yeah, and Chosen, you executive produced it.
Yeah.
It's your show.
Yeah.
Besides starring in it.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of me, huh?
It's a lot of you. I was gonna say it, but
it's not like a lot of me, like that's my boy. That's a lot of me, because that's like a lot of skin me. This is just a lot of me.
So, but it's a pretty intense story.
Yeah.
And why? How did you use digital? And like you guys released it all at once, kind of like House of Cards.
Yeah.
I want to know if you think that's something we're going to see more of.
I hope so. Like I think so. I mean, I feel like a lot of people binge watch. Like they watch their shows, you know. I was traveling at the end of the year doing a film, and I got caught up on all the shows that I love, all the shows that I watch by watching them, you know, back to back, just like watching, you know, 6 to 8 episodes at once.
Yeah.
And I think that's how people are doing it nowadays. They don't want to watch once a week and wait.
Commercials and things like that.
and
Yeah. I mean, I just got like all the seasons for Breaking Bad and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
it's
good.
the best, man.
I'm on 3rd season, so.
Oh, you are? Oh, you got 2 more it gets good.
I can't believe you just got started.
I know, I'm a little late, but I'm making up for it.
What do you do when you binge watch? Do you have like snacks you eat?
I eat everything.
Sour Patch Kids, that's usually my go-to, or pizza.
What was
so good.
the story behind Chosen? Tell me a bit about how that all came to be. And it's a pretty intense, serious story.
I was developing something with Crackle, and I was also developing another project, a separate one with Ben Keatai, the director.
Yeah.
And they both approached me at the same time, so we've got this thing we want to show you, and I read it, and it was just an awesome, awesome script with a cool character and a great concept. And so for me, I was like, this could really happen. What if a box shows up on your front door and they're asking you to kill someone, and you don't want to partake and you don't know who it's from, but if you don't do this, they're going to start taking things away from you, like your child, like your significant other. And it was just one of those frighteningly real situations, not like aliens coming down or superheroes or anything like that.
Totally out.
It was in the realm of possibility of like could happen today.
So would you do it? Would you kill a stranger?
I don't know, man.
These are moral
dilemmas. I don't want to kill anyone.
Yet. You don't know.
You know what? Let's not start putting ideas in people's heads.
Video game. Are you a gamer? You can be.
Yeah, I like gaming.
Yeah.
But I feel so horrible because I've been traveling and working so much. I've got Halo 4 as well as Call of Duty 2 or Modern
so you like first-person shooter games?
I like those, but those 2 are both sitting in plastic right now because I haven't had a chance.
How dare you?
I know, right? It's horrible.
Right?
I've been busy. I
know, we're all busy. It's hard. All you gamers, you think you're so...
Do you not game?
I try to get. Actually, we're starting a segment called Shira Games soon.
Really?
Where they make fun of how horribly I game.
Okay.
It's funny.
Let's
A
go
for
to
effort.
The fan chats.
Well, we know that you've played very famous actors' sons before.
Yes.
And what is that like to kind of be, Robert De Niro's son or Rocky's son. How do you take that on and take on that responsibility?
I mean, it's kind of terrifying at first. You're like, oh my God, here's
Yeah.
these guys are larger than life, and then you meet them, you're like, oh no, they're normal guys, just like anybody,
Of
like
course.
any of us.
Yeah.
The two of those guys in particular were such gentlemen, good with like passing on information and bringing me into the fold, and too, it's just a cool thing to do.
You think you could take Sly?
Well, I've got youth.
He has huge
He's got
fists.
muscle.
Have you seen his fists?
Yes, I have.
They're ginormous.
Yeah, they're very wide.
They're like huge.
Yeah.
Like really a giant. Like, do you take on mannerisms when you play a son of an actor?
I try to.
You're like, yeah,
I try to. Oh yeah, it's
they-
like just being around Sly. It's like, okay, well you're gonna slow your speech down a little bit and kind of. But that was also thanks, man. That was like playing Rocky though, because
Yeah.
Sly's very different than Rocky. Sly's sharp, one of the most intelligent guys I'd ever met,
Yeah.
and funny. The man's really funny. The same thing with Bob, with De Niro. He's a funny guy too, just cracking jokes in between takes.
He's
and
doing a
whatnot.
lot of comedies now.
Yeah.
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 And also TNT, you have the show coming up, which is huge because
Yeah.
the same,
Lost Angels.
Yeah, from Walking Dead. Now
Yeah, Frank
since
Darabont.
Frank from Leaving Walking Dead. Now this show, so everyone's gonna have their eye on this show.
Yeah.
Is it going to be as bloody?
I sat with the writers a few weeks ago and I saw what they had planned. It's going to be intense.
That's
it's going to be
awesome.
good.
Awesome.
Frank is not holding back, and the stories that he wants to tell and unfold with the characters, given the real life of what Los Angeles was in the 1940s. William Parker, the chief of police, versus Bugsy Siegel and Mickey Cohen. With these other sub characters, John Bernthal's character and myself, and
What's up with all these era, like going back to the old era, kind of? And I feel like Mad Men
yeah.
started it, and now we're seeing a lot of different networks jumping.
you could
on
even
these
go
different
back.
storylines.
American Dreams was doing it before.
Oh yeah,
Mad
that's
Men,
true.
which I was on, and I'm
Jamie
not
Allman
saying
is a friend of mine.
really.
Yeah, I grew up
Okay.
with him.
Oh, right.
Wasn't he on American Dream? Maybe
so,
not.
yeah.
Maybe I'm
Was
just
that a
throwing out
Canadian
names.
friend of yours?
You're just like saying yes. You're like, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna go back to the
yes,
fan
and
chat.
smile. Just yes and smile.
The obvious question here, everyone loved you from Heroes. Do you
Okay.
think that influenced you comic book wise? Were you already a big comic fan?
I grew up on comic books, man. I mean, I was reading Batman and Superman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ralph Snart
I
and
love
like
Teenage
all
Mutant
this
Ninja
stuff.
Turtles.
when
I
was
used to
a
be able
kid.
to draw
See,
those.
you could
But the original comics in black and white with
Oh,
the
yes.
3D that came with
Oh,
the
I didn't
glasses.
see that one.
Like I read all that stuff.
You should have been Spider-Man, man. Some
I don't know,
casting
man.
director missed that one.
I thought both Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield did really good Spider-Mans.
You can maybe be the villain next time. That would be pretty.
We'll see. We'll see.
And on YouTube, a lot of people play this game.
Yes.
You want to segue into this?
Marry F. Kill. Let's see what we got here. We got Jessica Chastain, Jennifer Lawrence, and Naomi Watts.
So you need to
Who do
say
you want
one
to marry?
person.
Who do you want to F? Who do you want to kill? Wait, who is this again?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
Or you can throw in your own names.
Jessica Chastain, and Naomi Watts.
Oh my God, you're
They're
really,
the Oscar
this
Best
is,
Actress nominees. So they're the most relevant women on Earth right now.
And they're all going to be upset
Yeah,
at you
you
for
guys.
any answer
No,
you give.
no. Okay.
Just think.
All right.
This is not a new game. It's not like we're throwing
Naomi
people.
F, Jennifer M, and Jessica K.
Interesting.
Oh wow, Jessica's been around a bit. She's been nominated a
No,
bit too many times.
not that she's actually relatively brand new in what you
I
think
know.
about.
Well,
But
no,
she just
she's
Came
been
off the
around.
stage, was doing.
Well, that's the person he
If
got
you're
the
giving
box
me other
from.
options of the things, I mean
Well.
that's where I'm putting it.
So long as it's not Emmanuel Riva.
He has her
Yeah,
on
seriously,
lockdown.
some more. I don't know, man. Helen Mirren is my.
You know what?
Helen Mirren is beautiful.
She's pretty awesome too.
I've got a thing for the Thundercats.
Well, I guess
yeah.
that means my chances are out.
So you mentioned you're a fan of classic nerd fights, and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
the basis for your show, right? Ultra Dome.
Oh, Ultra Dome, yeah, taking geek culture versus pop culture in a battle to the death.
So you're a geek.
100%.
You would say that. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well,
I
we
grew
have-
up on Star Wars and all that fun stuff, so.
That's awesome. So we have a few eternal pop culture debates. We're hoping
Okay.
you can help settle for us right here on What's
Sure.
Trending. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna start with.
I don't have to kill anybody, marry anybody, or F anybody.
I don't know. I don't know what goes on in your head.
Not
I
unless you want
can't.
to.
Oh, marrying, effing, and killing go on my head constantly.
Constantly.
All day long.
That's the next show.
Hopefully not all at
That's the
once.
next
That would be a bit
series.
weird.
No. it's
Maybe.
just
I don't know
there's a
what
lot,
kind of, whatever floats your boat. One, James Bond versus the Terminator.
I mean, the Terminator's nonstop, but I think James Bond is gonna outwit him, outman him, Wait, is this T1 or T2?
Is it Daniel Craig Bond?
The
or-
original Terminator.
I'm gonna go with Bond.
Okay, James Bond.
Yeah.
2, Batman versus Darth Vader.
Oh, you had to do that.
I'm sorry, these are the tough questions.
Oh man.
The Dark Knight versus the Dark Side.
Huh?
I'm gonna go Vader.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, I'm
Oh.
gonna go Vader.
I don't know. I feel like Batman, you know. If
Look,
someone-
here's the thing. Batman is my favorite. Batman is my favorite because he's a man. He's
He doesn't have any superpowers.
He
And
doesn't
he's a
have any
hero.
superpowers.
Yeah.
He's just crazy.
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
legit insane.
in real life,
but
people
Darth
would-
Vader is a Sith Lord.
That's
He
pretty
got
intense.
the Force.
I mean, he is like under the Emperor. It's Darth Vader, and he's got anger on. Well, they both have anger on their sides. You know what? I'll bet if the two worlds collided, I'll bet Bruce Wayne would be a Sith Lord.
I hope. Well, I hope it's a more positive character than Darth
Yes.
Vader. 3, Siri versus Hal from 2001.
Oh God, Hal, please.
Yeah.
I want Siri to die.
Wow.
Siri and I don't get along. We actually have a really shaky relationship.
Why?
We got into an argument when I first met her, and it's never been the same. I think names were called. Like I think she even called me a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew?
She's not the
Who
kindest
knew?
woman.
No, she's
Yeah.
not.
No.
She totally has a personality. If you let her run rampant, you gotta.
Got to keep her in check.
You guys
Yeah,
know.
check.
You obviously have.
Well,
Is
Deeper
your
relationships.
Siri?
well, she was my
Women.
Valentine, and then she didn't remind me to get her a gift, so she sent me an
Don't
alert.
blame it on her.
I thought your mom was your
God.
Valentine.
Emmanuel, you know. Say next year.
All right. Lastly, Iron Man versus Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
You didn't even need to think about
Nope.
that.
I was a Transformer. I dug Transformers. You know, and God bless Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr. what he's done
He is
for
Iron
Iron Man.
He
But
could be
I-
Iron Man in real life.
I think there's a purity that Optimus Prime has that Iron Man has too, but it's sometimes a little too self-serving.
Oh, he's a bit douchey.
I feel like he could help them out, though. I feel like he could, like, maybe work with them a little bit and like,
Hold on a minute, Jackson. She's talking about D-Bag Factor. And D-Bag Factor comes in, it's like, oh.
Wait, so have you worn Halloween Transformer outfits or like PJs?
No.
Did you have?
No, actually, better yet, when I was a kid, I had like Hulk underoos. And I had underoos. I had Star Wars sheets
nice.
Oh.
when I was a kid, and then I think, well, you guys are like leaning into like, what other like
What else?
embarrassing stuff can you say about yourself?
No, I love this.
I was a Teenage
Please
Mutant Ninja
continue.
Turtle for like 3 years
Yeah,
straight.
I had this stuff. I think I still have like a bow staff because I thought I was Donatello.
Well, we love this. You are a true internet maven, geek, nerd, extraordinaire, actor,
you.
producer,
But in a good way.
filmmaker, pitcher, media.
Wait, pitcher like
man.
baseball pitcher?
Yes. The show is chosen. And you can watch it right now on crackle.com or youtube.com/crackle. Follow Milo on Twitter @Milo Ventimiglia. He is radical.